So hello everyone and welcome back to Into the Preach. I gotta say I've been playing this a lot, well, in this Let's Play now in just a couple of days, so it means quite a few episodes already just made in a very little time in all reality, but I've really been enjoying this, so I hope you guys have as well. And I think I will go into the desert map now then, this time around, as the second one. So you won't find me as Calapal as my department heads, whatever time traveler nonsense you claim, it's your firepower we need. Fine enough. I kind of like to try all the more difficult ones because there's better rewards and everything. I think this is specifically something that we definitely want to be able to get into. So let's start with the blast caps, I think. We need to try the Vec back, kill all you can, then destroy the mountain ranges before they turn them into hives. So mountains need to be destroyed. And destroy 2 mountains, only 2. And kill at least 7 enemies. That's going to be difficult to do. Like, need to kill that many plus 2 mountains. Mountains take more hits anyway, so I guess we'll see how this will be going. It certainly won't be that easy. Let's just put you right there, I think. And then you a little bit into the back line, I guess. Sure, then I at least can go and move more in there in the one or another direction. We'll see how this will be going. At least the first map we were in went well, and this gives more HP, right? So definitely something we would need to go and take care of if in any way possible, I'd say. Of course, you alone could kill it. You could destroy both of those little things and then kill you if I kill this guy. So that's okay. And of course you could just go stand here and then get this guy from here all the way to you. I think that's probably what I should do. When I can pretty easily do it. I could also shoot, but I think it's worth it to save the building first and foremost. So let's do that. After this turn I have to look into actually trying to destroy these mountains. I can at least shoot that with you pretty easily and try to destroy that. Or destroy one of these. But also 7 enemies, so we need to destroy a lot of enemies. That's for sure true. Which in some sense does mean that I should also not actually be blocking all the time, to be completely honest. And maybe it was even a bad thing that I came to block here, to be honest, then. Well, can't be helped now. At least we get you destroyed, so that's at least nice. So there's only 1 enemy right now, then there's going to be 2 enemies. And we definitely want this probably to come up as well if I want to be able to hope somehow to get more. How much health did you have? You have too much health. That's quite of a shame. We are going to be getting a lot of spawning from here though, which is kind of good, I guess. Let's bring you here, I'd say. You are attacking against our robot now, but that's not too big of an issue. Your goes in 1 point of damage, that's not too serious yet. At least this is going to also suffer by 2 points. So that's okay, I guess. Not exactly excellent, we need to be careful with this guy, for sure. But I would need to try to destroy some of these mountains too. So that would be 1 mountain destroyed, but I need to still put 1 point into destroying 1 more mountain, and this doesn't really look very promising for this. So I have 3 enemies, I need 4 more. This is at least in 2 health, so that's good. And we are going to get more enemies from here, 4 more. So we are going to have enough enemies, but I still do need to try to actually do this too at some point. Not sure, we'll see. We'll see how this will be going. You are not able to attack from that spot, so I hope you will not be down this. Which is at least, I guess, good that it's you, rather. There's loads of attacks coming in. Okay, you're shooting as well. You're basically not doing anything if You could shoot pretty easily, of course. Like just this. And you basically will get 2 kills. This alone doesn't appear to be able to get through your shield. Like, when we look into this, it says that it goes to the shield. So you should be okay if I do this. You should be able to stay alive, even if this guy is hitting you. And we got 2 more kills, which is at least pretty sweet. And I can easily, of course, kill this guy one way or another. This way I would be pushing you, and I would kill you. The problem, of course, is that this guy is still attacking. To these 2. Both of you do 2 damage. Which isn't that bad, but not something that I necessarily like that much. Vec has been defeated. Okay, I only need 1 more actually killed though, so that's not bad. I could try to just bring you in. Actually, that doesn't work. That certainly does not work, but I think that you have to still do the shooting, so then I can't really... Well, there is one thing that I can do if I want to. Like, the only way to protect this building is... I could still move here, yes, but the only thing that I can do to protect that building would definitely be to use the smoke, so that it wouldn't be able to attack. Which would be okay, it just means that I would also have to be definitely more careful around here, because there's not going to be that many spots where I can in the future necessarily attack against this thing. Which would be the dangerous factor for sure. Not sure if it's going to be a good idea then or not. It is 2 crit power though. We can possibly try to track this later with this guy. So maybe it can be okay to try to do this. Definitely at least blocks these 2 spots for it to use. Or I could try to do this here. Which would mean that it would at least have to be on this side if it's going to be attacking like that. Okay, sure. Let's smoke it. Let's smoke it down. And I will be very disappointed if this somehow kills this guy, because it shouldn't. I think it very much shouldn't. So we need 1 more enemy and 1 more mountain regardless. Good. Your armor protected you, so that is excellent. I'm very happy actually that you came all the way over here as sus. So you would be able to do victory in 1 turn. So basically I just need to kill 1 and destroy 1 more mountain. So that shouldn't be that difficult to do. Like, I could easily, but of course the only problem is how do I want to do it so that I will, first of all, of course, survive with all of my units, plus also the armor is really nice though, I gotta say. So natural armor, weapons, damage to this unit is reduced by 1, all other damage, push, block, in fire etc. is unaffected. But yeah, that is pretty nice. And when he's only doing 1 damage, it's not gonna do any damage, basically. I think I should kill this mountain with you, to be honest. I think that's actually a pretty good idea, plus it will do 1 damage to this guy. And actually it will push it into next to these guys, and then I can do damage with all of these, so sure. I think that should be pretty good, actually. And you're anyways not doing any damage, but I can also come in here, do a little bit of a shock wave, which is pretty sweet. And I'm not gonna be able to kill this guy, but that's okay, because I can just kill this guy and push this guy a little bit. So that's pretty good, only 1 left, and yeah, that was pretty sweet. We actually managed to do both of these, even though I gotta say I considered both of these pretty difficult achievements to do. I gotta say I like our guns thus far for sure, our weapons. But hey, that went pretty nicely. I read the casualty reports and it's my pleasure to report the VEC are in the top percentile. Yes, they very much are in the very top. And actually you're starting to get some experience too, which is also good, so that you can actually gain some XP by killing. So we could then go into Turbine Coaster, where I definitely want to go. The question is just, do I go there first or a little bit later? It is, after all, the high threat detected, so it's gonna be more dangerous than this one. There's the terraform, the grassland back to desert, protect the robotics lab is definitely important, and of course then the defend terraformer. And now I just need to remember to actually that you needed to use the terraformer to turn the grassland back into the desert. I guess I could try to go into it. It was pretty okay last time in the first turn, especially getting a pretty nice hit with the terraformer. But it's just a question if that will be the case this time. But as such, it can do a really nice amount of damage. But I guess we'll go and try it out. There's a lot of terraforming to do for sure. Our terraforming technology is one of the best weapons against buried Vec hives. Alrighty, let's try it out. Okay, so you can come all the way over here. I kind of feel that you probably should do something along those lines. You will go there then, and maybe you will be in the back line, so you can even just move here, however I would choose you to do. I don't know, maybe I should put you one step more into here, so maybe you're not on the way if I terraform into this side first. On the other hand, there's a danger that they will go into there to attack, and then maybe I should be a little bit at least closer, so that maybe I could try to move at least a little bit more into there. Of course I can attack buildings too, but that's probably not the best way to do things. Okay, well, let's try this, I guess. We'll see. This, of course, would definitely be something we would need to try to get destroyed ASAP. That's for sure. So let's see, how many would the terraformer be able to destroy? So it would only be able to destroy one at the moment. Whatever that one would be, it would be able to destroy one. So for example, not able to do anything to that thing, which is really a shame. But I probably could destroy this. I think this is something that I should do, and it will anyways protect yourself first and foremost. So that's nice. Those spots would be terraformed. Of course that is attacking, which is a problem. Of course terraformer does have enough health so that it's not gonna die to one hit. However, I still don't exactly, I can't say I like that. I can do this so that I can push you and all that, which is probably what I should be doing then pretty soon. Maybe I should come... Actually, buildings will take it all the way here. Of course, this isn't dead yet, but that's still pretty nice to get some damage into those. Yeah, they're pretty low health nonetheless at this point then, so it's not too bad. Yeah. Let's just go and then at least kill that one over there and push that a little bit. Sure, this will still spawn, but no damage at this point nonetheless. The terraforming is the one specific thing that we have to be working on though. Don't like you. You guys are not necessarily that big of a issues. Even if not nice, but not necessarily too big. So you do of course need to do this, for example, or into this direction, but this is probably the better. But it does mean that you have to move first and foremost away from there. Then there's different options for you. Actually, I think I like this the best. So you... Okay, actually I don't like this the best. At least yet, that is. Possibly after you have done your action, then you can probably do this. But not quite yet. But otherwise I do think that that's a pretty okay action. Maybe I could... I don't know. Maybe I should bring you here or something. And then I could use you to do this. Terraform a little bit more. Yeah, safety protocols for sure. Then you could come into here and do this after you have done something a little bit more productive, mayhap. You don't really even need the XP as much as this would, but this is just a little bit too efficient way to kill it. Backline operation are ahead of schedule, so it seems. It's kind of a weird situation when we actually don't have to kill anything right now with you, but at least you're in a pretty good position. So, yeah. If only I could do a shield with you, that would have been sweet now in this moment, but this terraform is just... I would have to do into this direction and into here, which I'm not sure if I can do that. Otherwise seems pretty okay. For now, that is. You have a lot of health. You alone would kill it. So that's definitely not going to be okay of you to go and do or try to do. You only attacked the one tile anyway, so you're not too big of an issue. So sure, you could try to again do this, but you can't because you gotta get these areas terraformed. So I can easily actually do this. You just grab it, bring it here so that we can terraform this area real sweetly, and then it's gonna die anyways. And then there's only one more area that we have to terraform. I think you should come then as much into this direction as possible so that you're in as good of a position to go and act. And I guess you will just come and kill this at least. It's not perfect in a sense that there's still 3 enemies coming and you're really far here, so you can't move a lot into the left next turn. But hopefully we have enough here as a cover for that. Nonetheless, hopefully yes. Okay. Righty, you came into there, that's totally fine by me, and that's pretty good. Thankfully you came into there, so actually this went pretty perfectly, because you're definitely gonna do that, of course. You could just as well come and kill this guy, on the other hand. And you could kill this guy, so you could get a little bit more XP, because I think that would be pretty good. Alrighty, hey, that's lovely. We actually did everything. Everything that was needed to be done. So mission complete. Losing our island's greenery in this way is something I can endure if it means it won't be despoiled by the wreck. Yes. And we got this, which is lovely. That is always one of the best things that you can get, for sure. So I think this and this are the ones that I should try to do still. Because, of course, like, I do prefer corporation reputation more than the energy in general. Nonetheless, so who do I want to be put in one of the mech reactors? I don't think you have to have it. You could definitely use it. You could get one more, for example, damage into here, which would be nice. So Janus Cannon would actually be a lot more efficient. You can't really have anything yet with just one necessarily. Let's do it for you. You are gonna get more kills anyways that way if I do this. And then you will have one more extra damage. I would love the shield ally too, but we can work on that after this. This is of course dangerous, but that's why we have to be careful when we are gonna be using it, I would have to say. So this would be the high threat detected, and then there's the erosion flats. Let's go to the erosion flats. I like this train sort of. It's gonna make it probably difficult, but it's interesting. Make sure the supply train reaches the extraction point. We can take it from there. Let's try it out. Just go as much into the front lines as you can. I guess you will go there too, and you go there, so you have as much mobility over there as possible. Okay, good. a bot incoming, so that's definitely something we should also try to get for ourselves. Okay, you I gotta deal with, obviously enough. More than just a little bit. And this thing would anyways wanna be... yeah, basically both the train and this fly would be destroyed if they would move in that order, but you are anyways going to be moving first, so you would destroy that. Which is not something we can accept. You are gonna have pretty easy time there otherwise, but unfortunately this guy would be still alive. And you're doing damage to all of those. Ugh, that's really annoying. There's not that much I can do about that actually. There's definitely options that I can do for you, of course. I would like to exactly see how far the train is trying to be moving, but I don't think I can exactly even see it, plus I don't think it really matters that much. I think you have to be using your hook to move this guy. Even if I would love to actually shoot, but I think you gotta be doing that. Then you and you would probably have to deal with this guy. This would then stay still alive, unfortunately. But we would just have to deal with it later. I would love to go and block that, but again, I can't really right now do that. I have to deal with this guy first so that it won't be there. Yeah, this moves 2 tiles anyway, so... you are going to be kind of a dangerous guy here, of course, for more than a little bit. Would be perfect if I don't remember how many hit points you normally have. +1. Providing the soldier Psion is providing +1 hit points to all deck. So if I kill this guy, it should actually be okay for you to kill it. Let's try that out, because I would like it. You can't exactly get into this side and then attack, unfortunately. So if it only has 2, you should be able to kill it. Yes. That rock has to be destroyed or moved though. Otherwise it's gonna be on the way of the train next up, which is going to be banned. So that is something we would have to deal with then later, but at least there would only be 1 enemy right now, 2 incoming, but we'll see. I wonder if you would destroy that with the electricity. I have no idea, to be honest. You're shooting, and you're even trying to crap. And you are very dangerous here after all, so I'm not really sure how to deal with this situation. I think you gotta go and block this shot, because there's no way I can deal with all of these. No matter how much I would love to. And there's still the problem that I would even need to destroy this. There's so many that would need to be dealt with. So many issues. I'm not sure if I can try to do all of them in any way. Like, I'm trying to look into this situation, but I don't see a solution that will save all of us, or the full train, or be able to deal with all of this stretch. Like, if I could get you into here, well, even that wouldn't be really enough. And this, yes, will kill you. But that will not be enough. Or I can just kill you, which will be okay, yes, but it can... like, I can kill / block all of these, but I cannot do anything about this then. That's the thing. What can I do that I would be able to somehow do all of these 3 things? And I have no idea how I would be able to do. If I would be... smoke. Maybe smoke. Actually. That should be... if I come here and I smoke this area, that should be enough. Because then their attacks are cancelled. Actually, that was like the only thing that could be solving that issue. Then you can just destroy that. You're not killing our robot, even if you are dealing a lot of damage, of course. And then I can just come a little bit ahead of forward with you and kill at least one of these enemies. Okay, that was really close. I was just thinking smoke actually is the only thing that I can think of doing. Ooh, that was close though. You are low on health though, which is unfortunate, but we need to protect that, but we do have to be real careful here. Of course, you're still gonna wanna try to go and actually hit there. And you are... both of you are being held. And both of you would come in to do this. And you definitely both act before the train moves. We can do this, of course, which is probably the only thing we can really do. Actually, it also creates smokes, that's pretty good. So that is something you would have to do. So that would be smoked. So that portion of the train would be safe. Neither of you would be able to kill this, or you won't be able to... I mean, you aren't able to kill this unit even if you are able to deal a lot of damage, so you can just kill this unit. Because you're gonna be staying alive after this. Then you could kill, but I think... maybe... if I create, because this is something that I haven't done a lot, but I could do. I can create something to block that shot, after all. I don't have to go and attack this or move it. I can just create something that will block the shot. And then it's gonna be blocked. This is actually a really fun squad. Like, there's a lot of different options with their main weapons to do, like just blocking a shot and so on and forth. And you should be alive. Even if you are damaged a lot. Full integrity failing. Yes, I know, unfortunately. At least this is... yeah, okay, we survived. I didn't even look that it was one turn to the victory, but barely. It was close call, but we did it. Excellent, the train made it through. We live to fight another day. Protect the time pod and defend the train. Ooh, what will the pod contain? Reactor core, it's good. Reactor cores are good to get. What do we want to do with that reactor core? Who would be able to use it the best? As such, if I give it to you, I will be able to put it to movement for now and maybe take this into use later. Maybe. Some extra movement for you isn't bad. Bolter mech power diverted to new systems, yes. Yeah, I think that's okay. Phew, so managed to even do that well. So that's actually pretty nice. So let's go to the RSD Quake vents and see if we can manage to do this. So we shape the weather patterns over the island so our solar farms can harvest sunlight 12 hours a day. But to do that, the farms need to remain standing. That would have been also perfect if I would have actually remembered to give the preemptive strike for you. But oh well, I'm sure we can manage without it for now. I hope. Remain standing. So, defend the 2 solar farms, so these things, and less than 3 crit damage. So, no, can't take a lot of damage. I think I'll put you into there, put you somewhere over there at the back line. And you are also the health bonus one. Assessing nearby threats to infrastructure, deconstruction, the countermeasure initiated. 4 turns remaining. You are not someone I can kill with most of my units. You are not able to kill me, which is the one good thing. I can do actually a lot of damage with this. I think I should too. Yep. I think I should for sure, because it's gonna be able to even kill all the way to this. I think that will definitely be worth it, even if this unfortunately will still then be alive and it's gonna be able to do 2 damage, but at least it's only gonna be able to do that, but maybe I can actually move it with this. So if I move you with 1, then that would be pretty nice, I'd say. This is even only, like, not taking any damage. I really love this lightning through the buildings. It's perfect. That actually also died because the auto unit died. It's kind of a shame because it would have been really nice to then be able to move there, but maybe I should have actually done it so that you take a little bit of damage, then go into here and repair. That would probably be better. Let's reset the turn because of that, just because I think that that might be even better. Like, even if you do take 1 point of damage, but it's not that bad. Lovely. Then you can go there and just repair yourself, so that you are in perfect condition for now. Then, of course, I can deal just damage, which is quite okay. Yeah, I guess I should probably do that. Like, I could also come into here and just shoot into here, which would also actually provide a boulder into here, which isn't that bad. And then that would be moved, but on the other hand it would hit this, so I think that's it's better that I just go and deal a little bit of damage to it. Actually, I could block that. Would that be even better? Maybe. Sure, let's try that out. If we block this with this, that actually is also so excellent that you can actually do something like that. Sure, it's gonna be destroyed next turn, but for 1 turn we have only 1 enemy, which is not bad. That, of course, we have to stop. Now that there is, of course, a lot more spawning points then, so that's, of course, something we would definitely have to change. Yeah, I think this is okay. Just go and deal a little bit of damage. You go into here and kill this unit. It's not gonna be able to do anything. And you can just maybe even repair yourself again. I guess it's okay that you stay here, because at least then they all will be spawning from this direction. So sure, just do that. Sure, there's a lot of enemies spawning in, but still, it's not necessarily that bad. A lot of these units that are shooting, which is kind of annoying, but not too bad yet, I guess. You are the one that especially I of course have to kill, but I can easily do so. Of course. And like also thinking, could I kill them in more efficient way? Not really. I can always also use the smoke if I wish, which I probably wanna use this time around. Just question which way exactly. Of course, also if I just move you a little bit, then that would be pretty okay. But basically there would be only 2 trying to spawn in. Any house, which isn't bad. I think you will need to first of all just kill this unit at least. And you are not able to even deal any damage, so you are fine. Whatever you wanna be doing, that's a-okay. You unfortunately cannot just kill that unit. You'd be able to get closer into killing that unit, but not quite close enough, I could say. Just come a little bit at least closer so that there's a little bit more options in the future. And I guess I will just smoke this spot for now, so we can stop that. You are not gonna be able to kill this unit, even if that would be really sweet. We could, for example, make you shoot your friend, though, pretty easily. Sure, let's do that. I think that's pretty okay. It's only 1 point of damage, but that's okay. Of course, one option would have been that you would have been here to block this, and then maybe I would have just taken the shot, but we'll see. We'll see how this will be going. Victory in 2 turns, so it will require a bit more work though. So you are attacking that, you are attacking that. There's nothing spawning anymore, so that's at least nice. There's nothing that you can shoot into both directions, unfortunately, which is a shame. It would be sweet if you could do 2 damage to 2 different opponents, just like that. But unfortunately not the case. This is kind of just annoying. I probably would just need to push it away. You can be easily killed. You can be... Like, I'm just trying to think, what is the best way to try to deal with this? I don't know actually, how does it... It actually does 0 damage to the building though. So that's actually not bad. I think I will do that. And actually you're not gonna be able to do what I would need you to do. So maybe that's not gonna work then. Because this is definitely the guy that we have to deal with. And this, preferably. You unfortunately just can't do 2 things at the same time, as in blocking a shot and killing a unit. So I think we will lose 1 building here. I don't see, at least at the moment, anything that I can do to stop that from being the case. Like, this is the unit that I think that I cannot in any way kill at the moment. So I am kind of thinking that I should just push it. And this is the only way that I can exactly do that. I can of course block this with you, but again it would then mean that there's these 3 enemies and you are the only one that I can efficiently push, unless... Well, you can try to track an enemy with this. Which one of you? You act before this guy. So if I would use you to bring this guy into here, this guy should be killing this before, because you do 3 damage and this has 3 health. Right? Yeah, you should be killing it now. Actually, that should work perfectly. It acts later. And as such, I could try to do this, but this actually would really like destroy us right now, so it's not gonna be an option, I'd say. Not an option that I am happy to do. So I can just go and do this. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean kills, but I cannot let our tank die because of his excellent play here. And I think you should be able to kill this unit. Yes, you are. So that's excellent. Vec threat removed, and please destroy him. Very much appreciated, Vec. Reason for removal, rival Vec. There once was a rival Vec. Those solar farms are essential for maintaining the grid. It's a miracle you kept the Vec from destroying them, or pretty much anything. Nothing got destroyed. So that was pretty excellent. Whew, okay, of course these regions were lost, but I gotta say I'm pretty happy how much we were able to do here. Of course, we'll see how this will then go. So destroy the Firefly leader and protect the corporate tower would be the missions. Evict monstrosities assault in our tower, or we have to rely on you this final time to help us. Start the mission. So what do you do? What do you exactly have? Launch scoop projectiles in 2 directions. Yeah, that is a difficult guy, because he does a lot of damage with both of those projectiles to begin with. Massive invigorating spores, of course, because there's this guy around. And of course then the hive leader. I'm wondering if I would put you into this or this side. I guess I will put you into this side, and maybe it's good that you are there, and then maybe you can track a little bit better and all that. You I will put there for now. And let's see just what they are gonna do. Okay. Alrighty then. So you do 4 damage. That's way too much. And you have a lot of health, even more, because of this guy, of course. I can easily just block his shot, of course. Like if I just throw one rock into there in front, I could be blocking it. But I would love to also just kill this unit. But I can't really do both of those things. I probably should just first prioritize protecting that. Not sure though, because I would love to be able to go and kill this unit. I could deal a little bit of damage with you. Of course not when there's these guys here, but you know. I would love to also, of course, stop this from actually shooting into these buildings then. So there is that. Of course, you do 4 damage. So if I would just move you here and grab you. This guy moves before anyone else. So he's going to kill that guy. Which at least does mean that we are gonna be getting rid of one enemy straight away. You do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could barely survive from it, but that's not exactly a good idea, to be honest. I guess I will just go by this boring idea, even though I would love to do more. But I would love to kill this specifically. But I can't, unfortunately, so this is the best I can do, a little bit at least damage. And then do a rock here, so that you will be stopped from actually attacking from that spot. Or into these buildings, which is at least something. At least there's 2 points of damage, but not more, unfortunately. And we are getting rid of at least one of these enemy units too. Of course, there's 2 more. That's not too bad. That's annoying. You are not an issue. You could I could easily kill. Like in multiple of ways. I'm just annoyed of this unit, but it's not necessarily too serious that this one unit would be destroyed. You of course definitely at least would have to move from here one way or another. So you would be able to deal a couple of points of damage. You would be able to deal a couple of points of more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it would only have held in one more time. And basically it would mean that you should just try to get rid of this guy from that position. But that's not gonna be necessarily that easy. Actually, I should be able to do it, even though it does mean that you in one way or another will have to be further away than I would like. But yeah, this way you wouldn't be able to reach there. So there's that. Okay-ish idea with that, nonetheless. Of course, if I would just kill this unit, then this health would be a little bit lower, wouldn't it? But it's just 1 hit point lower, so would it be worth it? Of course, it would mean that I would be able to deal some damage to these guys already. Which is kind of nice, but it would be also nice to just go and deal some more damage to this. Oh yeah, there is the problem, of course, that if I deal damage with you, this will be able to shoot into this. And I can't say I like that idea either. This guy is actually being pushed with this. That's good, then. I don't mind you hitting that thing. Of course, you are a little bit further away than I would love you to be. It's just a shame. But the mountain doesn't work as a good way to move shots. I could easily bring you here, and then I could do at least kill you. That's the question. Do I rather just... On the other hand, 2 damage to this is anyway is going to be pretty easy to do, so getting 2 damage to this is also nice enough. Which I can of course do in multiple ways. Maybe I should just move 1 so that we will make sure this doesn't have as many options in moving. Yeah, this is indeed the question. Do I want to do this or do I want to try to do this? And that's an excellent question. Well, you are not going to be useful in any way, but For me, I mean. But at least like you have only little health anymore, so you're relatively quick to die. That's fine. I can move away or do something else. You are not fine, and you guys are not pretty fine. I don't like the idea of pushing you though. Like, if I wouldn't mind pushing you into the town, this would be an excellent choice. It would do damage to you too. It would do damage to 2 units. But you alone can regardless kill this unit, which is definitely something we are gonna do. And you probably will just do this because it's pretty much going to kill all the others in here. And then you just gotta probably move this unit if possible. Yeah, you can easily do it. So yeah, you're just gonna do that. Pretty much destroy all of them. You're gonna move with one just because you can, and then you're gonna shoot it down. Can't wait to share my training with other Death Race pilots. Yes, I'm sure. You move with one and push it a little bit so that it's not gonna be able to do what it's going to plan to do otherwise. Lovely. That's pretty damn good, I'd say. Destroy the Firefly leader is first and foremost already done. Of course, you again, I would have to try to do something about. Not sure I'm able to do that, something that I would love to, but maybe. You are actually able to move pretty easily, so I can easily go and deal enough damage to it, I'd say. Like, I can come all the way into... Oh, you are still then going to be alive. And this is not gonna be able to get in front of you if I go and try to actually just kill this unit. Which is probably pretty much what I would have to do, unless I just use the smoke. That's okay enough idea. It's not what I would love to do, but it's okay-ish idea. Yeah, maybe I should do so that I just kill this unit with you guys still. And then just use smoke so that that cannot do anything. I think that's the best. And, well, I guess I will just for the certainty make sure that that building is gonna stay safe. Attack is indeed cancelled. Yep, just make that shot. And then you can just go on and kill it. Lovely. That was pretty sweet. One alive, but that's pretty good. Wreck have been detected leaving the area. Another good Samaritan achievement. Earn 9 reputation for a mission on a single island. Yeah, well, I did pretty well here. I must admit that was an impressive performance. We will rest easier knowing that the Wreck monstrosity no longer infests our island. Thank you kindly. And apparently also a perfect island now. Yes, sir. Do not fail any objective on a single corporation island, which I indeed did now. And +3 to the crit defense is a nice little ability. You completed every mission on an RSD despite the odds. You've earned my respect. Blitzkrieg and everything we can offer. Lovely. Oh, I get like extra bonus because of that? Because not failing any of the objectives? That's pretty freaking sweet. So, boosters. Any class weapon. Jump forward and push adjacent tiles away. That's pretty nice. Just a good question. Who do I want to put it in use with? Then I got a new guy from here. Mech gains flying. Interesting if you put extra special power in. +1 to the mech moves as a skill. And a little bit of experience already with this Prospero rider. And then overpowered crit. +4 to the crit defense because I have so much of this. Oh, I can choose only one. Okay, well, then the pilot was very interesting though, so I guess that was fine. I chose the pilot, even if the other options would have been interesting too. I thought that I'd get everything, but I didn't require this, and well, this is definitely an interesting one. I just got you to level up, but I kind of think that this might be a nice idea. to put you into use here. Put you to drive this unit. Sure. This would be interesting when it would be a flying unit. And movement for this unit is nice. Extra movement. Built-in chain is freaking good. Preemptive strike is definitely something I would love to get. Only one more experience and I would be able to level you up a little bit better or more. Well, let's see what we can get with the reputation. What is the passive? Kick-off boosters make gain +1 move if they start their turn adjacent to its others. It's okay, but I'm not sure how much I would find use for it. Because it's not something that I would be going and doing that often. Pace cannon. Shoot a projectile that phases through objects. That's pretty nice. Also a pace shield then. As a possibility. It is definitely a nice weapon. It's just a question what do I like to use, because I like the weapon that he's using already. Or both of the weapons that he's using. Spartan shield. Pass the enemy flipping its attack direction. That is something that I think I gotta get. Because that gives some more options for this guy to actually deal with these sort of enemies, which it hasn't had yet. I think this is an excellent choice. Then this would be a teleporter. Oh, interesting. Swap places with a nearby tile. But no match in mech class, so it's a science class weapon, so it's not going to be useful. This I am interested in for sure. I'm not sure if I should try to go and get it though. So 25 is the maximum amount of crit defense though, so I don't think I need to use this a lot or put a lot of points into this. Reactor cores are... okay, let's just get 2 reactor cores. I think that's pretty okay. Idea to just get 2 reactor cores and then get 1 more of the overpower crit. So we get a little bit more defense. I think that's pretty good. And then we can just try to be looking into here. So, I love the smoke drop too, but I do think you should be the one to use this. We have to just install it as well. Gain shield. Gain a shield when passion. That's pretty nice too. Let's at least install this. Even if I would love to get this too, but I'm not sure if I can think of putting that point into. This is something that I'm also interested in doing. To be honest, I don't have points at the moment for this unless I would now put it. So maybe you will put this in here and just take the smoke drop yourself on the other hand. So we are going to be able to use this still as an emergency assistance when need be. I would love to get this, of course, to do a little bit more damage even, because then it's going to kill most enemies itself, or is able to kill most of the enemies itself. What do I want to then do? I just like the grappling hook too, even though the other weapon was interesting too, the pace cannon for sure, but we already have at least the Janus cannon, so... should I get you flying? Or should I get you the preemptive strike? I like both of those options. Flying does give more options and so does this. Let's give you the preemptive strike. You don't have that much movement yet, so let's do this. Then you have the preemptive strike, a little bit of extra HP, you have the electric whip with the built-in chain and even a Spartan shield. So you can pass and flip the enemy's attack direction, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, and even it does 2 damage. I think these are pretty good. I have to say I like this, and we have saved people 10,000 from the 2 first islands. So that's very much not bad at all, I'd say. Okay, so we could go immediately to the final mission, but I still like the idea of trying to go into all of these islands before going there. So I think next time we will go to the Tetris disposal. And there's apparently the slime leader there. Okay, well, yeah, I think I would like to try this out nonetheless, and then maybe go into here, and then to the volcanic hive if we are alive. But I definitely like this quad, so had definitely quite a bit of fun with it. So thanks for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed some more Into the Breach, and I shall see you next time with more Into the Breach. Bye bye until then.